Yeah, so hello peeps. Anyone that's found themselves here early for a wacky match, which will be a very select few people. uh, this is Crazy4Daisy versus Graory. Still don't even know how to say his name, I'll be honest with you, but it was winners bracket round 2, so early on in the tournament. Let me have a quick look if either of these guys have played any match to get here, or if they just started here. Like Graory's already played one. Where are we? Yeah, so Graory faced off against Taran in winners bracket round 1 and won 7-1. So he drew a map against somebody. Against Taran, sorry. Drew some map. Interesting. And he faces off against Crazy4Daisy today, as we see, and then Scruffy is awaiting the winner of this match. So good luck to the winner in that one. They'll be fine. All the heart of the cards, play them well. I think my early guess of this tournament, I didn't play number 1, so I don't have any experience in that regard, and I could be completely wrong, but I feel like the cards kind of even out. There's a skill gap, because like you can almost steal points in certain maps that you otherwise probably didn't have much of a chance in. You can like kind of like move off of a map that they've picked and you're weak on and stuff. Does why do we only have 2 7TV emotes? Yeah. Do you want to be a 7TV mod, Afro? Or an edit? My current editors are nobody. What's your name? Is it just same as Twitch? Please don't. Oh no, I see you. I found you. There's quite a few other people that have the same name. Emote sets manage. Or whatever. You can just be super admin. Fuck it. Can't be asked to tick boxes and shit. But yeah, anyway, back to the actual cast. So Daisy's picked Marrakesh. Is that what I'm seeing here? Yeah, it looks like it. Daisy's picked Marrakesh. Graory's picked Paris. Then the RNG maps that matter are Colorado, Dartmoor, and Bangkok. And then the potential decider that we're almost never going to see is Dubai. Although maybe you see it more often with the cards. Maybe you get more draws. Let's make Daisy louder, I guess. Not one to yap on stream, I don't think. I don't know if I've got the right... I have to have the right ID here for Graory, right? Yeah, Wacky Roulette 2 last stream versus Taran, yeah. Okay, so... Are we heard from Graory? He's played no card. Oh yeah, there he is. He wants a 2-minute delay. Yeah, you've seen it. So what are the cards at play then? Let's have a look. Daisy has played... Wait, what? He can play 2 cards? Oh no, never mind. Okay, anyway, I need to scroll up. Graory started us off with a card playing by forcing Daisy to give him a card. And then he gives the farewell, which I'm surprised that's the second time that's happened. He's gave Graory the power to move a map to Mendoza. And then he's played the card that will affect the match, as we can see on screen, stiff knees. Opponent must unbind the crouch key. So he speedruns master then. Alright. That won't matter in roulette, I guess. That'd be a huge deal in speedrunning, but is there any way you have to crouch? Wait, every time you vault... What? Every time you vault, you've got to stay crouched. That's awful. This card... Okay, so it's a decently flat map. It's kind of wasted, to be fair. Like, if you put that on a map that's, like, very vertical... Yeah, does it really matter? Like, imagine there's some, like, fucking screwdriver you need for a spin, though, and you crouched and it's up on the top shelf and you can't reach it. That'd be fucking mint. Uh, can you reset? Yeah, I think when you get out of a box it stands you up, right? But is it worth the time investment? I guess if you have to change stance, then maybe. It's just something you wouldn't really think about, right? If you syringe your crouch, yeah, I mean, that don't matter too much, right? Like, they might not just be injected in the spin and then it doesn't matter. I don't think there's many actions to stand you up, so you're probably gonna end up on your knees more times than you actually stood up. I don't know if Daisy has actually no, what am I on about? I'm reading it, but he said like he's the one that has to do it. It's Graory that does. I don't know what his delays are. It's still not live, so.
You made it. Most impressive, 47. Now to locate Klaus Strandberg.
Might just be one of them things where, because it's not an official RR match, like he's just running late, you know, because people like have shit to do in life and maybe they don't allocate quite as much. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm just having a look here at the overall bracket. I guess I can do it like on stream because we've got a bit, but the tournament's advancing a lot quicker than I'm really paying attention to. It's crazy. I didn't see Scruffy's match, which 8-0 was kind of a suspected scoreline for that match, to be fair. One of the best versus a part-timer, let's call him. Chris versus Channel Reindeer, I didn't see that. 6-2, yeah, I guess kind of makes sense. And they away brothers in arms. Didn't see Channel Join versus Mika or Afro versus Alex there either. Channel Join versus Mika is probably a tight game. This is match number 13 of 40. Did I already cast a no-show? Yeah, I did. Well, not a no-show, I guess. Would you call it a no-show? It was the, oh my god. It was the cab one thing, right? Where he had stutters up the arse. He's put crouch onto backspace. I mean, that's fine, right? What is the ruling again on that, for my own interest? Is that just like, if we see him do the action, he's cheated? Like, what's the punishment if he does it? He has to restart? Or does he lose? Okay, so restart the map. I guess that makes sense. Backspace would be a pretty hard key to hit, like, via muscle memory, to be fair. Says it's all good, though.
Welcome.
The suit looks weird with Daisy's settings, because, like, it's got proper lighting on it, so it's like this polygon-ass motherfucker with, like, shiny suit and stuff. It's so weird. Well, not shiny, but you can see the light reflecting off it and stuff, look, and it's getting like proper. It just looks different, I don't know. I'm trying to read messages, I think, out loud, but it's not working. I don't think very well. Yeah, Daisy's probably just thinking this timer's not actually going to hit 0 at this point. It's a great ping by Infon to let him know that this is the real timer, not a fake. But yeah, Crazy4Daisy is the, I guess, the brains behind the original concept of this idea. From what I hear, the first iteration of the tournament wasn't quite executed very well because it didn't have a big enough impact. And that might end up being the feedback again this time. At least that's my early assessment, is maybe people would say that these cards didn't affect the game enough. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe as the stakes get higher, they'll feel more impactful. But only time will tell with that. Graory is interestingly pre-planning with a gold baller and a jury, and he's a bigger man than I. I would not do double seek. Well, I don't know. Sometimes I would, sometimes I wouldn't, so I can't say. But I'm not a big fan of the Jurian's consistency. I love it how it's Daisy's tournament and you're telling him to remove the Daisy off the screen. I bet he's heartbroken. But anyway, spin is here. It is Razor Zaydan, Falling Object as a cameraman, Klaus Hugo Strandberg, Fireaxe, Food Vendor. That is pretty flat Marrakesh, if I must say so myself. Let me know if the game audios are fine. I've got Daisy's side on, but not... No, I have both. I'll mute Graory, actually. We'll just do Daisy for now. Yeah, we'll see how that card plays into it. Wait, Graory actually played no actual card? Oh, yeah, he literally said just this one, to be fair. Well, yeah, they're both in around the same time. Loading times with the difference. Graory has pretty damn slow. Oh, he's replanning though. So maybe, just maybe, if Crazy4Daisy can not rip, he might win. Because there's not a ton to do here, I guess. And again, he doesn't have a breaching charge in his inventory, so he's not doing flying toilet. So this lead he has right now will evaporate once it comes to Razor. Wait, what? No, it can still break. If you just run and drop it, it'll break, I think. Maybe not every time. I guess, yeah, it's kind of shit. Oh, here we go. He's going to crouch here, and then he's stuck in this forever. He's playing 2016. Oh, good luck, Graory. I wonder if he'll make Klaus 220 on time. He might be late. Oh, this card's hilarious, man. Get in a box. I wonder if he's thought of that tech. That's just scruffy tech from Twitch chat, right? No one's actually going to know that. Wait, he knows! Are you kidding me? What the fuck? Oh, Jesus Christ. Wait, why is he knocking this guy out? Huh? What is he doing? I'm confused. He wants to get... I don't know why he knocked him out. I thought for a second he might want to be getting... ooh, bit of whoosh. Still getting whooshed. Oh my... Okay, it's hard when you got a small screen and no audio to see how full it is. But I don't know what all that really was. I guess he was just standing back up again, but you're going to climb this wall here anyway, right? So like, oh, Daisy. I didn't see exactly how he did it, but maybe he just stayed in view. It's not mine, and for fun, it's Graory's, I think. It might be Rupan's. It was someone from my chat anyway. It's mine, yeah. I'm the one that shows it all the time, right? So I just get credit for everything. Oh! He missed. Probably not a big deal, but also he's forced to stay crouched. He might be here a while. What's he running at? He's like losing a meter per second, a game meter, I guess. If I remember correctly from the values. So it's like 20% slower-ish. But yeah, Daisy is securing the disguise early. Which doesn't really matter. We'll see if Graory's actually late here. I think he might be, you know. No, he's still there. Stops leaning now, so vacuum on and then quick throw and maybe he's got him. No. Oh. The crouch mattered there, big time. It would have been well on time without that. Like, will he get the peekaboo? Did he get enough of it? No, he just gives up. I mean, that's me. I've been through that exact scenario a million times. You miss Klaus and you think to yourself for like 20 seconds, how do I fix this? How do I fix this? How do I fix this? Eventually you think, wait, I can't, and then you restart. Most of the time, the actual next Klaus opportunity, you've sort of almost got to peekaboo it. Well, you got to like throw law him almost into the toilet, but I don't really know how you do that. Because you've proxied him, he's going to be pissing around for so long. And he won't really end up in that little meeting room where you can KO the two extras or whatever and then knock him out for ages. Daisy's at the same point he was before. That shot didn't even hit anybody. Yeah, it's a bit sketch how he's doing it. This guy's still staring at the truck, so no key card needed at Gamma here. Oh, never mind, he's going for it. Fuck me, this had so ripped me 100 out of 100 times. But he's alright, as is this game. Even going to blast into with a shotgun. He's probably maybe like 6 or 7 seconds early for Klaus. So no issues there. Also has the cameraman in a box. So accounting for the slower Razor, maybe enough time ahead. Also you got to factor in like I guess the level of player, whereas Daisy might lose bits of time here and there that Graory gains up. So that'll account for a bit. He's losing time here because he's not actually chain law Klaus properly. He's doing his own version of this, I guess. Oh, the first throw was just a delay of sorts, and now he's going to lure him when the body and gun's out. I'm not a fan of this. Fire axe is on the floor. Klaus is going to spot him with the fire axe. I think he's ripped. That guard's coming any second, right? Where's the guard? Maybe the guard's gone, so he's not ripped. He's fine. He will lose a fat chunk of time, though. Probably would be out of here at like 250, done well, instead of 350. He's lost nearly a minute. So I'd say Graory might be in the lead, to be honest. We'll see, though. Maybe I'm overestimating this flying toilet thing, but at least from my understanding, Razor doesn't... Oh! That guy was eventually gonna... Has he got anything to drop? Yeah, he's got a crowbar, so he's fine. If he can get off the guy on the stairs. But yeah, Graory made it in time here because he didn't knock out the handyman and stuff this time, maybe. I wasn't really watching, to be honest. But yeah, all we need to know is he did make it. Does the chain law in a much more efficient manner. Assuming, yeah, he's going to box the guys. Even both of them. Playing it safe rather than playing it normal. Daisy's coming out with a consulate through the garage. Wait, why? Oh, boxing study more indeed. Ah. So anything that involves a box. I wonder if there's anything else. Who knows? No one really stays crouched like that. But he's shaking his camera at something. What is he not happy about? Is the cameraman going to be gone by now? What time does the cameraman move? Does anyone know? Wait, does he not have an emetic? I'm pretty sure the cameraman's still going to be there. Did he box him ahead of time? Oh no, he how did he misread the spin? I think he's fine, right? He's just being woke with the phone. What you saying? Maybe he thought cameraman was handyman. That'd be weird. That would be weird. His phone law's a bit weird here. I'm not. He's gonna get it, but Daisy does have access to the school. I don't know if he's aware of it yet or not, but yeah, there he goes. He is in with the use of a sedative. Hopefully, Grey doesn't get mirrored here. Oh yeah, you can't crouch on mirror KOs. Holy shit. So he had to subdue there. That was smart. Wait, but you could even get you could get a punch anyway. Huh. Yeah, mirrors are a problem when you can't crouch. Mirrors are a big problem. Can he catch up here though? What is he, about maybe a minute behind in terms of like movement in game? Ooh, Daisy's gonna rip. He's peekabooed the guard outside and he has that other guard KO'd, so as soon as the guard turns around to head back, he's gonna see him. Does Daisy know this? I think he's somewhat aware. Is he gonna knock him out? Oh, okay. He isn't aware of head turns. Yeah, Graory did the triple shot. And the B&B BB. That's unfortunate. It would have been amazing to see how these two strats compare. What are you freaking out about it for? Are you freaking out because of the side KO? There's no way you've never seen that. Oh, Daisy's spiraling. Yeah. It is consistent in a way. Graory's even using distractions to turn this guard away so he can set up this falling object that isn't falling whatsoever. Places the breacher just fine. Crouching wasn't an issue there. Oh, just pretend that the KO was crazy. Sorry, I don't remember anything. He sees the coin. So providing nothing crazy happens here, this is the kill. There it is. GG's. Map 1 goes to Graory. It wasn't all Graory's lead there. He had a big rip missing Klaus. He didn't read the spin correctly. Luckily, he is woke as a motherfucker. So he had a phone even though he never had a plan to grab the cameraman. Also got to tip my hat to him in a sense that he didn't rip doing a KO in the bathroom. Because, I mean, he didn't come across to me, but not being able to crouch when there's a mirror in there is absolutely insane. I guess, what would be the most annoying map for that card? Bangkok comes to mind in the bathroom, but eh. No, I don't know. I don't have a wide enough space in my mind to know about all the mirrors in the game. But yeah, we'll head over to cards, Mr. Moose. If not matchups, that's where you post cards, is in the cards channel, not matchups. Yeah, oh yeah, what map are we on to? Sorry, currently it's scheduled to be Paris. We'll see if it actually stays as that. Here and now. Maybe we'll just instantly change it to Mendoza. I'm surprised though that people give away map changes cards to other people. Graory opts to pass with a side note is used a gazillion cards before and during his first match, so he's got nothing left that does anything, I guess. To be fair, I used a lot in my Nezuko match, to be fair. So I don't know how many I've got left. Yeah, I use loads. I use one on every map, I think, and a meta, but the meta one generated me a new one, so. I know, I was being a bit of a pussy with it, to be fair. I had an opponent can't get red guns at any time, and I was going to use it on Berlin. But I thought to myself, admin this is going to be fucking shit. That you like, I feel like the no red guns card should say something like you can't have red guns for more than 1 second or something. Because to me, just the thought of staring at the guy's side that can't get red guns ever for every kill, that they don't go red for 0.1 second as they kill somebody, is just so bad. But I don't know. I guess if you miss it, you miss it. Who cares, really? But yeah, Graory picked Paris here. And we have a pass on both sides, so nothing interesting is going to happen. Not really. Roulette in itself is not that boring yet, is it? Maybe. But yeah, I think the way the game's set up, you get 3 cards per match, right? So if you play it, unless you're sweeping somebody or getting swept every single time you play, until LB, you're going to be running out of cards. And we are in the winners bracket right now, but... So the only person that actually needs to preserve cards, I guess, is the one that's going to run through the winners bracket. And not do that easily. It shouldn't be too many people, but I guess no one knows how to play it yet. Yeah, but I mean, on Berlin, right, there's... I guess there's only 5 target kills. Yeah, just win every match 6-0, indeed. When somebody's going to play a map card that you've not played in 3 years and they've been practicing for the last 2 weeks, out the blue, and then on Berlin they say you can't get red guns at any point, so that removes half the strats, or they force you to start in a suit start map where there's absolutely 0 good suit starts. Then again, isn't there many that... I guess... What would be the worst you have to start suit map? Dubai, I guess? But Dubai's... Yeah, Dubai, definitely, right. Daisy's practicing the B&B lockdown piano overused by me. So that is very good. 4 or 5 cards per map combos. Yeah, we'll see. Who knows? But anyway, spins here. It is Viktor Novikov. Next snap is a security guard. Dalia Margulis. Remote explosive weapon as a suit. So... no, it's not even fun. This is either or, to be fair. I think Iago is what will be seen in the match scenario 9 times out of 10. If someone's going to try and speed it up, you probably don't start Iago, but Iago is really good. Just kill Dahlia and then either choose your kill, either seek a victor into his bathroom, which is what you would have seen maybe 2 years ago, which gives you no exit, or you can just head straight down and then catch him coming to the stairs. So the only issue with doing him at the stairs is the security guard, I believe, is enforced by Kurt, so it does become a bit of an issue. But maybe the level of this game won't be that high. It will not matter. Graory running in through the front door. Man knows a thing or two. He knows just about every time in that's ever existed ever. Or he seemingly does anyway. Daisy has bumped Dahlia as he dropped the emetic, and if I remember correctly, I mean this was before the Durin was out, so I'm not really sure how the Durin affects this, but that might mean Sophus is going to stand in the door blocking him from getting out, whereas Graory has his exit disguised in a box, and that's but that is the difference of going in that way, right? Not only do you get in quicker, but you also get out quicker. Oh, Sophus doesn't enforce the suit, okay. Ooh, gets about 99.99% on the whoosh, while Daisy is ripped to someone going in the bathroom, maybe? Could he have even ripped to anything else? Yeah, I can't think what you could even rip to. Well, yeah, Graory has head straight down rather than around the back of the attic. Fireworks are being delayed. He could have just pressed it straight away in theory, but I don't hate him waiting here. He's even going to grab his security guard before he presses it. I'm not really sure what his plan is regarding... I'm pretty sure Kurt enforces security guard. There's round 2 on Daisy blowing her up. No, he got body found. Wait. That time he didn't know. He wants a different item. Can't bring a briefcase from this start. Oh, Durin's hitting everybody. That's what's happening. Been a while since he's used this strat. It's fair to assume that every strat is just a Durin strat now. But yeah, very late activation of the fireworks for Graory. That would matter sometimes, but it definitely won't matter here today. Yeah, Jurion's got a massive radius for its fart box. But yeah, all eyes on Graory here. I'm not really sure what he's going to do. He's placed a phone about mid to halfway, well, midway down to the bottom of the stairs. Oh, okay, so if you just ring it... Wow. Fair enough. This guy's well. That was really nice, and that should be a wrap. Graory pulling out a lovely little trick there at the end with the phone. Does he have to remember the precise step that he puts that on, or... Indeed. Luckily you missed this super boring map, Scruffy. As no cards were played. But yeah, Daisy just had a bit of a loadout issue, bringing Durian. I guess he also wasn't so sure of how to do the ending, because the start almost sets up the entire spin to get into the Cicada to get out, whereas he has to game around in suit and such. And he needs to make his way to the fireworks. Not an easy task. But yeah, the next match will be Colorado, scheduled anyway. I'd imagine if people have map cards, well, Daisy, he'd probably use it here, but he's prepping the spin, so he doesn't intend to. But he does go second, so he does have to wait for Graory to say pass. Because I'm almost 99% sure that's what he's going to do. He's just going to save his cards. No, never mind, I'm wrong. He burns the farewell and says, why not? So he has changed the map to Mendoza. And that's why you should never assume. Okay, behold. Blame Afro, she's now an editor, but she decided to get on with her life and didn't add any emotes. Unless I'm wrong and she's added all these and I've just not refreshed chat to see it. And again, do I even have 7TV on Firefox? Yeah, I've popped out the chime Firefox. Crazy4Daisy says, sadly, they have to pass. That is unfortunate. Do your job. Act like you give a shit. Oh yeah, do we even have any game audio? I turned it down now. I don't know. I think I turned it down when the Hoover was going on the Marrakesh thing, so it was pissing me off, and then I never turned it back up. Yeah, we're going in 1 minute and 20. Wow. Graory likes to say he's dog shit at Mendoza, but we'll see if that's true. I mean, you can't just get any spin you know how to do. His loadout is of a previous spin. He has a banana and a smuggled broadsword. That's definitely not the pre-plan. Yeah, that's fair. Back-to-back vanilla. Wilted rose. I don't even know what that means. I think it means something negative anyway. I don't know, are we ever going to moan that people are overplaying cards? Like, it feels like every gripe does, so far anyways, come from the fact that a card's not being played. Maybe you should just draw a card for every map you fucking play or something. That'd be a lot of work though. You'd need to almost automate the card system at that point. I don't know. Anyway. Here we go. Bubblegum on Crazy4Daisy. It's Hold My Monster. Is that like the coda version of Hold My Beer? Anyway, the spins here Don Archibald Yates, falling objects as a bodyguard. Yeah, actually that's not too bad. And then, wait, this suit, sniper rifle, Tamara Vidal. Bit of a weird one, but also not that crazy. You could start suit and then play it a little bit faster, or you could also just start Asado if you really wish, and then take the time to grab the suit as your Emetic Tamara. Sniper is in the attic almost always, no matter where you go. I guess if you spawn suit, you can bring it. Maybe there'll be a quick Tamara kill here from Graory is starting on the cliff. What if after every match you just refill to 7 cards? I can't think of a downside to that. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, both starting cliffside here. Graory seems to know everything, so I'll assume he knows what he's doing here. Let's see if Crazy4Daisy does. He seems a little bit more erratic. Is he going to bump this guy? No. He might be winging it. He's seen it before, but he's never done it before. That should be an enforce because there's about 8 million people around her. And he's just going to make her sick with a wing angle. I don't know where she would have gone there. But yeah, Graory has the law. Gonna do the chain. God almost always comes. So he should get the disguise. There we go. He finally decides to. Is he going to be too late here? Yeah, he will. Tamara's going to turn soon. So another law. Maybe she's going to enforce that and then going to scream and shit. Maybe she's just going to go for it. Yeah, she turned. Sees the throw though, so this should be fine. My minimap's way too small to see if anyone's white. I don't think they are. So that should be the kill down. Meanwhile, Graory actually replanned to Shrine. Doesn't really get you a bodyguard, so it's not that strong of a start, to be honest. Graory does what? He has to run and maybe hit a proxy. Or he could just go straight up to Don and then emetic him. Is he just going for it? Yeah, maybe. I guess he has an emetic, right, in his bottom right there, so he's just going to run into the house and then bottom floor, stick a dart in him and he's going to run up. Well, not run up, but walk up. Maybe he'll game the downstairs Shandy. I don't know why Daisy restarted, I'll be honest with you. He's changing his loadout, so maybe he's just missing something. Not sure what is so important that you actually have to have it. Oh, he's going to do it remote. Yeah, I guess, yeah, you do actually need that. His route makes... Wait, is remote the play here, actually? I never thought of that. Start Shrine, so you have the suit set up, Don, remote. Oh my god, it is. I'm crap. Daisy's the GOAT. Came to it a little bit late, though. But yeah, the emetic is on to Don. So... I mean... He could just run to the exit as a bodyguard, but maybe he's just going to set these guys up. Drag Mr. Yates over a couple of feet. There's the kill. There's the exit keys. Daisy's restarted again for some reason. And that will be GG. Very high level, to be honest, from Graory. Apart from the one map where a card was played, it kind of fucked him. He ended up missing Klaus and losing about 3 minutes because of it. But Daisy didn't play well enough to capitalise. He nearly had it and then got caught right at the end. But then the next 2 maps were just vanilla roulette, and Graory's a bit too good at vanilla roulette. You've got to play fucking... I don't know, maybe... I don't want to say close to perfect, because perfect's very far away, but you've got to play pretty fucking well to beat someone like him. I don't know, we can only see from playing the match, right? There's no way you could have predicted anything of how they're going to go, right? Can't even test it in one match. You have to run a whole tournament. It's just like, who's got time for this? But yeah, if you're using more than 3 per match, then I guess you do have to almost... The thing that happened here today, though, is if we're being totally honest, is Graory knows he wins this match 95 times out of 100, so is there any better time to stock up cards? So if you actually leave room in the tournament to ever need to stock up cards, you will get matches like this, because there's no reason not to, right? Maybe if Daisy didn't get caught by that guard at the end of Marrakesh, it would have gone a lot different, and people would have used cards more. But yeah, as we see, that means Graory now has to play the Scrub. Oh wait, Scruffy, sorry, I read that wrong. And that will be winners bracket 3. 3 other matches in there, of course. Only one player yet to be decided is Lame Hero, dragging it out as always. Nah, I believe Yanini's on holiday, as he always is. And then yeah, that'll be all the winners bracket 3 players sorted. Graory might have just had a realization right now that he is playing the man and the myth and the legend next. But yeah, let's see what we've got coming up. 2 matches tomorrow before having a day's break, assuming things aren't scheduled yet. I think it says on this screen if matches are unscheduled, and it doesn't, so this is all we've got. Might be wrong about that, but it is Nezuko versus Peter Dutton tomorrow at, I think that's my time, 4 PM UK, 5 PM EU, maybe, I don't know. And then one later in the night, and it is that match, Yanini versus Piguerrero. I don't remember why I asked, so if you're answering me, then gone over my head. But yeah, GG's, thanks for watching, peeps, and bye.